We are your home theater and AV questions answered. This is AVRant. Want your home theater or AV question answered by Tom and Rob? Send it to question@avrant.com. Welcome to AVRant. I'm Tom Andry, and I'm here with
Rob H.
Vince. So far, based on our recommendations, Vince has acquired a 65-inch Samsung 4K TV, a Marantz SR6011 receiver, 3 Ascend Acoustics CMT340 SE main and center speakers, 4 HTMN200 SE surround and surround back speakers, all to better enjoy his new PS4 Pro. Well, we can see what the center of his life is. Anyways, he's already considering a speaker upgrade. He just got these things. All right, whatever. How different would things sound if he started by upgrading a CMT340 SE front, left, and right speakers to Sierra 2s? Would he still be able to use the CMT340 SE center until he's able to afford the Sierra 2 center? Or would the timbre mismatch be bad enough that we'd suggest running a phantom center? I would suggest, if you really want the Sierra 2s, to buy them, try it both ways, and decide what you like, since at that point, it's kind of moot.
True enough.
Honestly.
I mean, since I have heard both of these, I definitely don't think they have a perfect timbre mismatch. I think it's, I wouldn't say easy, but yeah, you if you're listening critically, you'll be able to tell the two speakers apart blind. Now, is that the end of the world? Would that really bother you? That's going to be up to you. The timbre mismatch is not so much that I would go, oh, that's offensive to my ears. I'm just saying, if you are the type of person who's going to listen really critically and go, can I tell these speakers apart? Then I would say, yes, you can. So you'll have to decide, is that bad enough to bother you that you would rather use a phantom center, or is having a separate speaker producing the lion's share of the dialogue important enough to you that you go, okay, doesn't sound exactly the same, but that's still more important to me. So yeah, that's about it. I don't know. That's not really much of an answer. It's pretty wishy-washy, but I don't think it's the end of the world, but I also don't think it's something you won't notice at all. Yeah.
In the end, do what I said,
Yes,
and
try
ignore
them
all
both.
that stuff that
Try
Rob
them
said.
both.
He has no intention of replacing his 4 HTM200 SE speakers, since they are surround and surround back speakers. How well will they blend with the Sierra 2s up front? As Rob just said, because those are meant to, the SE series all kind of blend together, so are...
Oh, okay. So Tom has cut out almost entirely. I'm not sure if Tom is able to still hear me. I might have to call him back real quick here. But yeah, anyway, the idea.
Am I back?
Okay, you're back. There you go.
All right. I don't really know what's going on.
That's okay.
Right?
I filled in. So,
All right.
yeah.
Anywho, yes, since what Rob said before with the SE speaker still stands, because the HTMs should have a similar timbre match with the 340s that you have, right?
Yeah.
So that means whatever you said about those with the Sierra ones, you're not, it's going to be close, but not great. You will be able to tell a difference. But then again, we're not talking about centers versus mains.
Right.
We're talking about mains and mains versus surrounds, and there's much less stuff going on there, and the timbre is much harder to notice mismatching or matching. So I would think you would have no problems.
Yeah, I wouldn't call this a problem I'd be concerned with at all. Lots of people use the HTM 200s in conjunction with Sierra front speakers, any of the Sierra series front speakers. Ascend does just go for pretty darn linear frequency response in any of their speakers. So there isn't a gigantic change in the character of the sound amongst any of their speakers, but there are timbral differences. So yeah, if you were putting a HTM 200 center with Sierra 2 front, left, rights, I would go, if you're listening critically, you'll be able to hear a timbre mismatch. But when it's your surrounds and surround backs, it's much less critical. So I think you're in absolutely fine shape. Tons of people do it, and they're very happy with it.
Yeah. Lastly, he says, last year, Tom and Rob, me and you, me, I can never remember. I have to think about it. We're guests on Austin's We Watch Movies podcast for Star Wars The Force Awakens. Will we be guests again this year for Rogue One? I think so, probably, yes.
Austin extended us an invitation. I enthusiastically said yes. We'll have to wait for Tom to see it because you don't have opening night tickets, do you?
I have 3 kids.
Yeah.
I don't even know when opening night is.
It's December 15th, Thursday at midnight. December 15th is the earliest you can see it.
I will not be seeing it Thursday at midnight
Okay.
on the 15th. I will probably see it, I don't know, at some later date than that. Um, yeah. Are there any early reviews? They don't do
No,
early
there hasn't been
reviews of these
reviews yet.
things.
I think people are going to start seeing it this coming week. The early reviewer type people. So
Okay. All right. Well, whatever. I'm hoping it doesn't suck. I have high hopes, to be honest with
I
you. I
do
went
too.
in with Force Awakens thinking it was going to be a crap fest, and it wasn't. I enjoyed it. I've watched it a couple times at home since then. My parents have purchased it. I've showed up at 9 o'clock with more than one beer in my belly, going, "I want a bottle of Force Awakens. I'll be right back." And then not bringing it back for days. But yeah, I've enjoyed that movie. Yes, it's got lots of problems. Yes, it's just Star Wars again, and I'm okay with that. But I'm hoping Rogue One will be a little bit better.
I'm looking forward to it.
Want your question answered? Send it to question@avrant.com. This is AVRant.
Now go out and listen to something.